recently, Donald Trump issued a memo telling White House staffers and cabinet members that you can go ahead and delete all of your text messages between each other, text messages where you're talking policy, where you're sharing secrets. Don't worry about preserving the records that you are creating, because the Presidential Records Act is totally unconstitutional. Now, this directive from Donald Trump himself came just days after the White House had publicly come out and said the Presidential Records Act is unconstitutional. Now, for those of you who are not completely familiar with the history, I myself was not, but now I am. The Presidential Records Act came about after the Watergate scandal for very obvious reasons. Anything created by members of an administration is legally required to be preserved, whether it's a physical piece of paper, and that includes, by the way, you take a scrap piece of paper, write a quick note. If you hand it to the president, that immediately becomes a presidential record that you are required to preserve. It could be digital, any and all emails. And now, of course, in this day and age, digital means text messages. It means signal messages, which is why those message deleting apps are supposed to be barred from use inside a presidential administration. Everything they say to each other is on the record. And Trump told them, go ahead and delete it. Luckily, the administration is now being sued over this directive. Unfortunately, this lawsuit doesn't matter. Now, why do I say it doesn't matter? Am I telling you that this lawsuit is a loser? It's going to fail in court? No. It doesn't matter if the plaintiffs prevail. And then it doesn't matter if it goes to the Supreme Court and the Supreme Court says, yeah, you can't delete records. Do you know why none of that matters? Because we have an administration of criminals. They're going to break the law. They're already breaking the law. And they know they're breaking the law. Telling them to stop breaking the law they know they're breaking is not going to cause them to stop breaking the law they know they're breaking. So, what's the point, right? What's the point of anything? Nothing matters with this administration. They're going to continue to do whatever the hell they want to do for as long as they're allowed to stay in office. So they can be told by judges, they could be told by juries, they could be told by members of their own party, you legally cannot do the things you're doing. We have watched over the last year as they've repeatedly violated court order after court order. They have violated law.